Hello, hello. Welcome to tonight's stream. I'm Black Eyed Peas, joined by JJH. Tonight we're going to be streaming the Conduit Esports 5 Angry Men LXC Week 3 game against the Royal Knights Gaming. How you doing tonight?
My body is aching, but my heart is aching for some good league. It's great to be here with you, Brother Peace.
Absolutely. It is always great to be here as well. I'll let them know that we are ready for draft. Alright, and they're getting into the draft. Conduit Esports fam is going to be on the blue side for game one. Royal Knights Gaming going to be on the red side. Royal Knights Gaming also lost 2 bans. I believe it has something to do with games played or eSub or something. I was just let know that they lost 2 bans. So it's going to be the first 2 bans of the first ban phase for each game. And looks like Fam's banning away the Ivern, Darius, and the Malzahar. RKG only going to get 1 ban towards Fam. With people on this roster like Glada Jungle, you got Ipsy and Trash Panda bot lane, there's quite a few good target bans. What do you think they're going to hit?
Ivern has been an absolute menace lately, which is kind of weird to say, but I would be doing the exact same thing of the jungles and kind of getting them out of the way.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they even realize they have a ban. And they don't.
Stuff.
It's MF. It's an MF ban. Alright, so MF is the first ban for RKG. So they're targeting Trash Panda. Which means that we could first pick Thresh here. We could get that Heimer. We could get Nico is also huge. Nico is very, very strong. Almost a perma, I think it's close to 100% presence right now in the pro, like in LCS. So
Yeah.
definitely big.
Well, I think it's tough with this Conduit team. You have so many people. You have Yipsy on the Hook champions. You have Trash Panda. So many of these players have great champions. It's hard to hit them all. And when you have the ban loss, it's even worse.
Yeah. What do you think about Ziggs as a response to Nico? Galio? It's Galio.
I would stick with Ziggs. Galio is not the one I'm going into. He has a really predictable all-in. Nico can absolutely punish Galio, assuming this is Nico in the mid lane.
Yeah, I guess Glada could be absolutely play that in the jungle, but I would assume that it's mid. Jungle Nico's hilarious though. You have to count the minions every time.
Oh, it is, and Nico had that buff to neutral minions, especially in the jungle. So that is always the thing. Galio is tough. Rel, I love Rel right now. She has one of the highest win percent as a support, like 54, 55%. Great pick, but that falls into Nico's hands as an all-in.
Yeah, Rel's also even pickable in the jungle. And the nerf doesn't come through till tomorrow for Rel, so she's still full strength. So it'll be interesting if they're going to just play that as the Talia. I have seen Glada play Talia jungle, so I'm guessing that that's going to be the Talia jungle Nico mid. I could be wrong. It could even be some insane Ipsy strat with Nico support. Who knows?
What a spicy 1, 2, and 3 on the side of Conduit Esports here. Look at Natalia, Ash, and Nico, who theoretically all 3 could be in 3 different positions.
Yeah, it is definitely an interesting first pick. Now that Samira with the Rel Galio makes me think this is just going to be a wombo combo with the Samira alt comp.
Yeah, here we go. We're going in. We're not even trying to hide it, right? Because these champions don't have a lot of double-edged gameplay. This is what we're going to do, and we're going to beat you doing it.
Yeah, it's it'll be interesting. There's that Heimer ban, taking that away from Genetics top lane. Not going to get the Heimer dinger.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the way Conduit is kind of setting up the draft right now because they had the disengage and Talia and even Ash and Nico, right? 3 of their champions say, yeah, please come in. I do like the Samir that can kind of negate that Ash arrow and negate some of the Talia damage, but right now, where do you go from here? You got 3 champions going all in, short range. Even Samir as an AD is shorter range. So what do you do?
I don't know, but they're not letting them have Jarvan, which would have been very terrifying for an Ash. Yeah. So that's a good ban. I like the Maokai ban as well from Fam, just because Maokai can really set up the Rel Galio. Zach as your jungler. So this makes sense. They really are going in that all-in front line.
Oh, yeah.
Zach is a very good champion to do that with. Can gank from crazy angles that people, a lot of times, especially in this lower gold elo, don't ward for. But the Grog is also taken away from Fam as well, so
Yeah,
no
you need
Gragas.
something else. You need something here tanky and beefy and disengaging from the side of Conduit Esports. Talia, yeah, with a magical W can push away the Zac or the Galio or the Rel. But you can't do that to everybody. And you have the Smear who's stopping right now. You need something big here in B4 from CE Fan.
I'd like to see Genetics play Poppy or Scion.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Scion. Like I was going to say, Scion is...
Yeah.
Scion ult.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to pick them both up!
The one, two. Great B4, B5 of the Sonic Conduit Esports. You have your damage dealers, you have everything. But then you have the side of RKG looking at R5 and Olaf, which I think would be great.
So now, is it Poppy support or is it Nico support?
I don't know. Just like Nico's disguise, I'm flabbergasted and I don't know what minions. I can't count the minions of this draft.
Yeah.
All these champions could go anywhere. Scion for sure going top, right?
I
would imagine
yeah.
Nico support here or Poppy support. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to guess Glad is going to take the Talia. I'm going to guess that the Nico's going to Billy. And I'm going to guess that Ash is going to Trash Panda. But those last two, I have no idea.
Alternate universe, Billy picks Scion and just goes full Scion tower tanking mid. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. The Olaf into R5, though, is actually a super good follow-up with their all-in because Olaf and Zac go in, and Olaf's immune, so you'll have to focus Olaf while the Wombo's happening around it. I think RKG has a fantastic draft. They just have to play it.
Hey, question for you. So if Olaf is R'd, if he ults and is running that Poppy, and Poppy charges up an R, it goes through Olaf, but does it hit somebody behind Olaf and knocks them away?
So I think it stops at Olaf, and Olaf just says immune.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Which, if that's the case, what a big brain R5. That would be nuts.
Yeah, absolutely. If that is, yeah, because it shouldn't. It stops at the first champion hit, and Olaf is just CC immune, so it should still stop on him. So yeah, that is huge brain if that's how that interaction works.
Cool. That would be cool. I think RKG clearly know what they want to do for this draft. I think there's kind of a higher ceiling on the side of CE Fam with their execution, right? Because I think they have a lot of different tools that they could execute on, albeit it's not as easy as Zac go in, Samir go in, Rel go in, Galio go in, right? But RKG, I think, is kind of smarter on their draft here because you're right, in gold level, Zac's gank angles are a little bit funky. So they could theoretically get ahead early, but the Poppy Scion, even the last two picks on each team are just spicy. Man, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this draft. We're going to have to wait and see. It looks like Genetics actually locked in the Poppy. So it's not even a Scion top. So
Scion mid, baby. My theory is still alive.
Yeah. So this is definitely going to be a really, really fun game to watch. Just gonna right before you go to break, let's see what Glada locks in. So Glada is playing the Nico in the jungle. Could be Ipsy Talia. Yes, Scion on mid. It's Talia support.
My goodness. Sorry,
Man.
I switched voice embeds on you there from my phone to my computer, but classic Billy, just going with the Scion, keeping your opponent guessing. I'm sure that RKG is just as confused as we are.
Yeah, Scion into Galio too. That's probably going to be hard for Galio.
Yeah, I think that's really tough for Galio. Galio doesn't want any part of Scion mid. It does not want any part of that.
Yeah, absolutely not. We're going to go on a quick break, though, just once we get the 3-minute spectator delay and the rest of this draft. So don't go anywhere. We got the Game 1 between Conduit, 5 Angry Men, and Royal Knights Gaming for LXC Week 3. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are now here getting into Game 1 between Conduit Esports, 5 Angry Men, and we got Royal Knights Gaming on the other side. This is Game 1, LXC Week 3. I'm Black Eyed Peas. Is that JJH that I hear back?
It is he. All right, quick shower. I'm in the Marine Corps, so I'm used to 60-second showers. I'm back.
Welcome back. Glad to have you here for the beginning of this game. Looking over everything, yeah, it's Talia support, Scion mid, Nico jungle, Poppy top.
Oh, yeah.
I'm liking the runes on just about... Actually, I think I like the runes on everyone. I guess Galio expects that he's going to have to just sit back, so he's going the Aftershock for the extra tank, which makes sense. And the the comment on Ipsy means that he's just going to be trying to poke with that Q. So
Yeah, I think the only two that I would kind of look at is, I guess, something that you could interpret differently, or the comment on Talia, Yipsy, and the death or the Dark Harvest on Nico. That is wild to me. But I completely can see both ways. Look at Trash Panda.
The reason you do Dark Harvest on champions like this in jungle is because there's really no other good jungle rune.
Really?
Like, it's because, like, nothing helps you in the jungle, so you take Dark Harvest, so when you gank, you get a little extra damage for your next gank. That's essentially why you take... It's the same reason why I take, like, Dark Harvest on Poppy. Because nothing really helps you during jungling.
Doesn't the Electric do more earlier? I get that the Dark Harvest is scaling. But for those early kind of ganks, I thought Electric would be a lot more of a oomph.
Yeah, it's just for the scaling. The Dark Harvest is insane. Ipsy is just...
He's gonna kill Samira.
Absolutely bullying Samira out of this lane.
You cannot take that kind of poke this early. Like, I get it, you know, maybe there's some ego involved, but oh, this is her, it's just support to Leah, but you cannot take that. You're chugging pots or you're in a bad spot. It's one of the two things.
Yeah, she already backed, and all she did was buy more pots.
That is wild. You know? You can't take that damage. But I mean, great on Yipsy for recognizing, hey, this person's gonna let me hit him. I'm gonna keep hitting him. That's fine, sure. So
yeah, I do like that a lot. Mid lane, just boring lane. This is like a top lane matchup.
I was just about to say, isn't it funny? It's like the top lane is
just barely missed the stun. That would have been huge damage.
In my opinion, you know, like. But those pixels are just a hair off. Sorry, old man.
As a Poppy enjoyer, sometimes you'll hit them and it feels like you rub them along the wall instead of smacking into it.
Yeah, you force the flash that's on the ghost there too.
They are still level 1.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough slug.
Oh my gosh. The Trash Panda's got level 3 before Slayer Inns gets level 2. Zac is getting called down. For sure. Finally, the level 2 comes through.
But here's, I think, a kind of dangerous zone for the side of Conduit. You know, you're smashing the lane, clearly.
Oh, what a fantastic flash change the direction of your E, and then Glada lands the root on top of it, and the auto attack with the Dark Harvest proc at the end actually gets the kill.
Great setup by Old Man and Glada there, just really flashing setup.
Oh my!
Kills. It's getting wild.
Ipsy flashing out of that and Trash Panda not might be a little dangerous actually for Conduit.
Conduit gets this kill. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Wait.
Hello?
The Rel just kind of committed suicide, and Ipsy's gonna get the second kill. It's a 2 for 2, and the Zac can't even get the gank off.
You know, normally I'm on the side of making whoever makes the plays has the advantage, but that's one you don't want a part of, right? I think you thought you were good to go.
Billy's gonna die here.
Really saw his flash. I would not waste it.
Oh wait, they got Zac's flash out, and they can actually punish this and get the passive. And they're just gonna take the Zac kill, which is smart.
Hits the E right when he tries. Oh, you can kill both. You can get a double there.
Yeah, I hope so. No, Galio flashed away. Galio's out. Yeah. So, yeah, so Conduit the 1-for-1 turnaround even in the mid lane.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Should be going Conduit's way. I think that a lot of it kind of has RKG getting a little wild, getting a little impatient, and trying to make plays when there are none there. And Conduit's just doing what they're supposed to, taking advantage of that outside of the good flash pin on the top lane.
Yeah, if I was a better streamer and knew how to do replays, I'd replay that bot fight, and man, that was just... The Rel flashback was so weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was for.
Yeah, that was weird. I think outside of the top lane, I think that was the outplay. The bot, I think they're getting a little wild. Getting a little wild. Big for their britches here, but you're not out of it yet. You are 1,800 down at 5 minutes, which is not really the best. But your comp clearly has a win condition, and you've got to slow down and play to it.
Yeah, and I think the genetics isn't even that far like down in farm when he's in a very hard to play lane.
Yeah, Nico's scary. Nico's scary right now. What Nico's gonna back and get Lost Chapter, and it's gonna be a scary disguised.
Nico's a minion.
Girl. Yeah.
They gotta count these minions.
This is exciting.
Nico's in bot lane right now. Hold on.
Nico just there waiting. Just hanging out.
Which one of these is Nico?
It's one of the caster minions. She just turned into a.
There it is. Wow, just barely dodges it.
Dingo gave herself away when she went from caster minion to a melee minion, and I think the side of RKG did see that. Good eyes on them.
Yeah, I don't think she switched. She actually cloned. She did the speed up, and so she sent 2 minions forward.
You think so?
Yeah, because that's how she caught up. Like I saw
up. Yeah.
I saw the second minion go zoom in, and I was like, huh. And that was, but still, yeah, she tried to go for the flash. Rel just jumps out of it, so that gank's not gonna work. But not actually going for the lost chapter. Went for the source boots. I will say, as jungler, you don't really need the mana.
Bot's baiting well here.
Yeah, but Ipsy is doing so much damage though.
I can't miss that.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a 3-for-1.
Zach missing that gets them both killed. That's tough.
Yeah,
you got to hit that. You know, Rel is keeping Yipsy in place, and if you miss that, if you kill that, you kill them, and then you just turn towards Ash. Ash most likely can kite you out, but you just had 3-for-1 there, or 1-for-3. That is tragic.
Yeah, we're up to almost a 2.5K gold league here. Oh no!
Really?
Wait, the Ash arrow was actually really close. Billy's gonna die.
Yeah, Nigo get the kill, but you know, Conduit played that out. Sion said, I'm going in, probably pinged it right here. Now Galio doing his little,
Yeah, Trash Panda, walked up a little too far.
They can turn.
If Ipsy can land the knockback.
Yep.
Oh, they're actually going to go back in. Oh, the extended knockup.
RKG.
Yeah, wait, what is happening up here, man? There's fights all over the map. There's going to be 2 kills over to Samira, though.
Play by RKG. I think Gipsy was taking too long to hit his knock up there and gave Rel a chance for cooldowns to come back in and, you know, engage and take advantage of that kind of slow play outside of Conduit.
Yeah, meanwhile, top lane, Galio ulted to save the Zac there, and now we got a Ghost.
Hits the Jets.
I don't know if he wants this.
They're in trouble. He's here.
He can't ult, though. Oh, man, this is a lot of damage. Olaf actually, they get both kills. And Zac's here to protect him just like that. They're back in the lead.
I completely underestimated Olaf. Just stayed alive and life-stealing through that. That was unreal. He has the shield with his W, his reckless. That is spicy.
Glada ended up rooting himself because of his ult, like with the whole knock-up and like thing, and Olaf wasn't affected and just smacked him. Just didn't care.
The damage happened. That was a lot of damage and sustain that Olaf had there with the shield.
Yeah, and Trash Panda walking up too far. That was an insane flash by Rel, by the way.
Dude, it looked like it went through Rel. Not even kidding. Like on your screen, it looked like the arrow went through Rel's jump or flash. It was insane. I don't know how the hitbox works, but I'm sure somebody's putting an email in to write it.
That was a pixel perfect flash over the arrow. That was just like that. Conduit throws their lead away completely in a matter of 2 minutes.
I was gonna say, you know, with all the troubles and the misplays and the quite frankly scared gameplay that RKG was providing, they're complete.
Yeah, this is starting to become crazy. And Billy, suicide Sion. Here comes Glada to try to help get him out of this. Actually, they might have some decent damage between the two of them, but Billy does have to run.
You just keep going out. Olaf's on the way, and Rel, and they're 5 mid almost.
Yeah, that was about to be a 5v2.
Yeah. I like Glada's discipline there, not trying to go, hey, I'm 3-1, I'm super strong, let's just kill people, and go all in. So remain disciplined, stayed away.
Max is going to die here. Olaf could have ulted and just ran him down, I think.
Yeah. Olaf was not a great pick.
Glada is on vision. Oh man, Zac's about to die.
Yeah, he has passive. You have the Galio there with the Everfrost. Just kind of running zone defense, and great play by RKG to pick this up with really no repercussions.
Oh! Nice little poke out of Ipsy. It's not going to do much, but it does. Any damage is good, especially that Samira immediately caught back up. Now with the shutdown on her.
Yeah, I mean, what you want to see on the Conduit is kind of take a breath. You're both, you know, you had your carries, both bot and mid, being up without vision just because you have a Zac. You have a Zac on the other team. You should not be up that far. They're kind of playing a little cocky and need to bring it back.
Yeah, Genetics fighting a little more than he
Billy here
can.
trying to save.
It doesn't matter because of the ult. Oh, the ult fades away. Genetics with the fancy feet. Oh, but the Galio's going to hit and get the kill.
Galio
Oh!
my gosh, Scion running defense.
That's insane. Genetics still going to die, but man, got the flash out of the side or out of the Galio there. Definitely worth. Billy might actually be able to finish this off.
Yeah, I like the teamwork ran there by Billy Weird and Old Man Genetics, really just kind of playing the 1-2 punch, good cop, back cop. Bot is in trouble.
Wow, that was another. That was a not tracking the minion.
I can't talk about a previous fight. We got action all over the place. 22 kills in 12 minutes.
This is insane.
Absolute massacre at the 5 points, Gangs New York style. Everybody's fighting all the time.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how anyone has time to farm. We don't even have time to talk about a fight.
Great points. There's like great points I want to talk about, and like somebody else is dying.
Galio flashes out of top, ends up living. I pan down bot side, and they're just instantly dead already. This is crazy.
And here's the thing, Galio 4-1-2, but 30 CS. 32 CS behind Science. So Science doing what they're supposed to say. Hey, I'm not leaving this tower. I'm going to tell you what tower is going to go down in order. Tier 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, Genetics and Glada actually counter synergy there. Olaf can just run him down. You gotta be very careful here.
He's hanging out.
Oh, if she misses a knockback, but I think it's enough anyways. Oh no, oh my gosh.
Oh my word. She's the problem.
She is officially a giga problem.
Yeah, and I think, like, again, we talked about that in R3. When you pick Ashe right off the bat, you think of, okay, how can I stop this? Samira, step 1, boom. And we talked about, hey, that's potentially a game changer, being able to win wall almost all of freaking Ashe's abilities. So
yeah,
great play by Samira, playing patient. But the rel was going into, went away from vision, and Samira got in, pulled the trigger, and it worked out for her.
Yeah, that was so close to killing. I don't know if Ipsy tried to give the kill or if they just had just barely not enough damage. But yeah, they ended up RK Royal Knight able to just immediately turn that around. It is just back and forth. Yeah. We are at like
you have a team that's in there, like virtually they're tied, right? You're separated by 200 gold. Everybody has pretty much their items. You're waiting for Nico at 3, 1, and 2 to get her mythic item, right? Which is most likely Leandre's.
Yeah, I don't really know what you build on jungle, Nico.
Rocket Belt
now. Rocket Belt.
I don't know. I don't know if that's it, but when you're ahead, you go big deck. And I love Glada playing aggressive and picking aggressive items.
Yeah, but I feel like they got Zach, Olaf, Rel, like
should be laundries.
They're so tanky.
Nico's like, look, I'm making the plays, guys, and you're living and dying by the sword.
Like at this point, it's got to be like Ashe, like Nico and Talia with like some of the burst. Oh, Matt Rel's about to go in.
Having all the golden kills on the bot lane, that is your damage. Even with Nico having this in the jungle, Talia and Ashe are going to be your main damage at this point. Nico is going to get in there. They're going to be focused because 3, 1, and 2 a lot more squishy, but Talia and Ashe do the sustained damage, in my opinion. So Scion and Poppy, especially Poppy, need to kind of run defense on that because this Zac is coming. Zac and Samir and Rel are coming.
Yeah, I do like the fact though that they got 2 ways to stun the Zac on engage between the Talia and the Poppy.
Yeah, and as a Nocturne enjoyer yourself, playing against Talia is the worst. I don't like that at all.
I hated that.
Hey, here, but now I'm looking at you because I can't move because your stupid ability.
I hated that so much.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And Samira is going to do so much damage. It's gonna be wild. Again, having a Talia late game does an incredible amount of damage. One of the most damage in this game right now, especially up front. So, just keep bot alive, keep them engaged.
Yeah.
And keep Samira off because this acts in a great position.
Ooh, Rel with the flash engage. This is about to be a 4v4. We got the Galio coming in. Poppy teleporting in just in time, but I don't think it's enough. Smear's about to ult.
Huge taunt by Galio.
Oh, they actually get the kill on Samira and end the whole thing. Conduit's going to go 4-for-0. 4-for-1.
Man, Genetics double knock up there was absolutely incredible because they had this game. The cooldowns were going on by Galio. Galio was about to go in, did the taunt, was going to go knock in with a Q, and that would have killed both Talia and Scion. But you know, here we are. Now we're sitting on Dragon.
Yeah, Conduit just like that. Now they're 1,000 gold up. They get 3 kills to the 1, a bot tower, and a dragon.
Dude, I need a beer after that. This is absolutely insane.
We're at like almost 30 kills in 16 minutes. This is one of the most fast-paced games I've ever watched.
Your last.
Yeah, this is insane. And yeah, 1-to-1 dragon now, 15 to 13 kills. Both ADs are fed. Both junglers are fed. Like this is Zach's not like fed, but he already has demonic, and man, this is a fun game to watch.
Well, and you know, again, when you're 16 minutes in, towers start falling. You know, deep wards kind of get placed. It's becoming increasingly difficult for Zach to find that angle. But if Zach does find that angle and that double knockup on Talia and Ashe, I think that's how RKG kind of finds their niche of winning the fight. But if not, you've seen what will just happen. Old Man Genetics, great two-man knockup, intercepting a lot of the cooldowns on the side of RKG, and Conduit wins fights. So.
Yeah, and you know what I've noticed, just watching this game, is that we don't get to see when Glad is a minion on the minimap. It doesn't show.
I was just saying, you were the Glad spot. I was like, what the hell do you mean, Glad?
Yeah.
Then I count, and I was like, wait, I'm a caster. I shouldn't count.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Zach's going in way too deep here.
Zach, you're nutty, bro.
The Rel's coming in to try to help.
Oh,
Zach walked into the Nico ult. It's fantastic. And now Ashe is just running down. Sion with the double knockup as well. Gonna keep the Galio from going away. We're gonna have Slayer's gonna have to flash away. But here comes Donald Trump to lock him up. Actually saves Samira.
RK2 was on the run. They thought they wanted it, and they quickly realized they did not want it.
Yeah, Zach went way too deep there. Just kind of throws his passive away and ends up baiting his Galio in too far. Oh, 63 health.
Genetics not skilled enough. The Rift Tail crash into the tier 2 tower. Just all chips. Genetics is a home stable. But I couldn't believe that nobody on Conduit died from that engage and fight, because Zach went in. You thought that they were coming out of vision to a 4-man RKG team, and then you have Conduit and Nico absolutely holding them in place while Old Man Genetics flash over the wall, pins against the wall, Ashe and Talia do the damage. Great team fight for the side of Conduit.
Yeah, Zach actually walked into the Nico ult and just snared himself again and took even more damage, which was sad. And yeah, that was.
I guess I don't get to walk around. I guess I just stay here.
High vibration. If he was playing with a controller, man, his controller would be vibrating from stuns the whole time. That was Conduit has really, they realized their little bit of mistakes in the mid game, and they're starting to kind of clean it up, and definitely playing around this Nico. The amount of times where, like, I've been surprised that the Nico appears 3 times this game now. So it's like,
I had no idea Nico was there. I was looking for all the icons on the map. I didn't see Nico. I was like, well, okay. And then it just pops up.
Yeah, suddenly the minion turns into an ult.
When she's a minion or whatever, her icon is not on the map. So I'm like tripping. I'm like, wait, what is happening? Where's Nico? And then she's there.
Like right now. Where is she? Is she one of these minions in mid? Like, I actually don't know where Nico is right now.
I have not been paying attention.
Is Nico a ward? Like,
here's the side of RKG again getting sucked in.
The great steadfast presence.
Zach can hit this. Yeah. Oh, Zach hits the Q here. Next in trouble.
Here comes Nico as bot lane with Sion apparently. Wait, why is Samira tower diving?
She was already getting hit by the tower before. I mean, that's kind of poor play by Slayer and Snare. You have to recognize that you're getting tower advantage. I know you want to go in, which is the right play to dive Talia, but you have to wait until your support gets active, right? That's the tank engage. Be more heads up. The tunnel vision has to be off. And wait for your support to get aggro before you get in there, because you are the damage and carry for this team. In the win con, you have to wait for them to go.
Yeah, they almost turned that around, but Conduit was able to recollapse and take the fight back yet again. We're at 36 kills in 20 minutes, 39k to 36k gold. This is a bloodbath. Dragon up 45 seconds. That'll probably be the next objective. Baron is on the map, though, so we do have to be careful of that. Glad is actually up here taking this tower when Dragon's about to spawn, so they are going to get it. We do have
30 seconds. But you have to be there for vision.
Yeah, the thing about this is they have to be there first. If RKG is there first, they're walking into a wombo combo.
Yeah, you're going to die.
That is the one scary thing. If you let RKG set up around an objective, it's going to be very hard for you to get in there.
Heads up play by Genetics hitting that empowered blast plant, right? That nobody wants to see 5 members of a super engaged team come flying 1,500 units across the map at you.
Yeah. Oh, there's Glada. Appear in mid lane.
I'm not taking my eyes off me.
Man, I want to see Nico. I want to see Nico become a ward and just assassinate. They don't have any like squishy people other than.
Ward?
Yes.
That is stupid.
Nico can become anything. Nico can become a blast cone.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not near as tricky.
My brother was playing as Nico like around when she first came out, and he became a pink ward and just walked through the river into the pixel bush, and the enemy team walked over to clear it, and he just ulted and killed one of them. It was hilarious.
Oh what a state, dude.
Oh, ward explodes into a Nico ultimate.
Yeah, that seems great.
Genetics afraid to go in. Probably smart to respect it, but
yeah.
Like, Olaf would have had to just keep hitting the tower and gives you time to realize you're not going to kill him, or Olaf would have had to try to fight you under towers, so...
Yeah. There'll become a point that, you know, I think probably Genetics is doing their best to kind of stave the bleeding, but there will be a point you're not stopping Olaf. Olaf will go in the tower and kill you.
Yeah, it is, yeah, no, Olaf absolutely just doesn't care about towers at some point in this game.
Yeah, he is. Poppy will not be able to stop Olaf at one point, but... Man, you're already ahead, right? You're up by 1,500 gold, 1,600 gold. If it's, you know, this even right now, you kind of feel good if you're on the side of RKG because things could be way, way, way worse.
Yeah, one thing I do want to say is, Ipsy's landing like almost all of these seismic shoves to just knock people over the Unraveled Earth. Like, he is just getting tons of stun burst damage all the time. Every time someone walks up too far, he is just zoning like crazy with his mage.
Yeah, Ipsy absolutely fucks. But here's the thing, he doesn't like enchanted supports, right? But here he is performing absolutely phenomenally on those same supports. So, hey man, if you don't like him, maybe not play him so well, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's over here on a mage playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
Oh man, we do have all the mythics purchased this game now. The Heartsteel and the Scion already at 135 stacks in 23 minutes. That's gonna be a little spooky. Ashe going. It looks like Ashe is gonna go. Trinity Force cracking into Blade.
Oh, well, look, which may be the right move. Right, gives you the extra kite ability. You're going against tanks.
Yeah, they just melt the tanks, man. With that, so much true damage.
Yeah, that's true percentage damage, which is cool. Not synonymously, but you have percentage and you have true damage. So
yeah, it's gonna probably melt this Galio and Zac later on in the game.
Yeah, and it gives you some kind of ability on if you happen to survive the all-in, which most likely won't. If they're in there, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah,
is not to let them get in there.
Trinity Force still gives you movement speed on champion hits too, right?
Yep.
So yeah, it's definitely good for the guy that's gonna already slow you down is now getting faster as he hits you.
Yeah, super.
Zac is gonna have to elastic slingshot out of their jungler or jungle. Did Zac steal the red though? No, he did not.
He did not.
So we got just Baron.
Passive, anybody can pick it up, right? Not just the ally.
No, it's just the team that takes it.
Oh, it's the team that takes it. So the enemy cannot pick it up.
Yeah.
Let's see if Nico took it. Zac could not go pick up the second part.
Correct. The only if a jungler takes it, any of their teammates can take it, and if any of the teammates take it, only the jungler can get the second one. So like if Genetics were to go kill blue buff, Glada would be the only one that can take the soul of it. So you can't just get a blue buff on 2 carries. Like essentially, it has to be jungle and a teammate. Ipsy is just smacking people. I know Ipsy went for burst, but I wish one of these mages would have had Leandries.
Yeah, man, as this game goes on, you have to favor Conduit here. Full ops just.
Zac with a really nice
flash,
engage, actually.
Flash, arrow, just missed.
And Billy's here, running right at Samira. Galio gonna turn it around. Oh, Glada with the flash triple ult. Will it be enough? If Samira presses R, this could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, but he Genetics again with the Keeper's Verdict to stop him. Zach passive is gonna go. Those blobs are gonna die, and that's gonna be a 2-0 clean team fight out of Conduit.
Yeah, boy, everything went right there for Conduit. We used our arguments at the exact right time. Old Man Genetics virtually saved the fight with that keeper move, and it's looking Conduit on the Baron.
Yeah, this is this is a free Conduit Baron at this point. That thing was killed in 10 seconds or less, man. That is.
You have some deeps.
Yeah, that is the Geico Baron promise. 15%.
Jacqueline's all-in Baron moment of the game. You have Conduit here, who is just putting RKG on the back foot after a back and forth game. Conduit winning a decisive team fight battle at 23-24 minutes and gaining control of this game with Baron.
Yeah. Oh man, we're actually gonna have the Weaver's Wall come in, and Ipsy's gonna hit that, and then Genetics and Glada are both here. Like Olaf has to ult, right? Unless they're gonna try to turn.
Yeah, he's a beefy boy. He has Ghost and all. He knows what he's doing. Kind of trying to bait everybody in, but Conduit is down members here. I don't think they want to do that.
Ooh, that was a spooky enchanted crystal arrow. Just went right by. Hawkshot gonna reveal the Samira sitting over there as well. Conduit kind of in a pin, like getting pinched right now, but the problem is one of the sides of the pinch is only an Olaf. And
they know they're there.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Billy is just over here hitting them because there's that ward there, and Olaf died before the fight could even start.
Yeah.
Genetics flash it, there it is! That's gonna kill Samira before she can even do anything. And now Rel's gonna have to try to run away. The Shirelli's Reverie is gonna get you nowhere.
I think that's just tough on the side of RKG, right? You're messing around for 45 seconds to a minute. And Olaf saying, hey guys, let's go. He started that sort of dance at 80% health. He ends up dying before it's even over, and Conduit says thank you very much.
And they're gonna kill Galio at his tower. Wow, this is insane. Insane plays right now out of Conduit. Yeah, and like you said, they were messing around, and RKG found out.
Yeah, I mean, look, Tails all this time, right? Mess around, you're gonna find out. And Conduit, within the last 5 minutes, has taken a commanding 8,000 gold lead.
Yeah, I think it's the first gold lead after Baron. It was like the first gold lead over just a couple thousand. Will this be the Wombo combo fight? Glada's actually dead before it starts. And yeah, Samira's about to pop off. This is actually the fight that could turn it right back around.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be a Conduit team if we didn't overstep our bounds after feeling good about ourselves. So
yeah, get Baron, lose game. Classic Conduit mantra.
Yeah. Well,
look at that. The 9,000 gold lead is now barely 5,000. 4,000 gold lead.
Absolutely great. And a lot of that gold went on to, guess who? Samira. Right?
Yeah.
Looking at the shutdowns. Shutdown on Samira.
Zach, why are you tanking? Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. If I'm looking at the shutdowns correctly there, Samira got at least 2 of them. You're talking about 1,500 to 2K gold in the pocket of Samira.
Yeah, so Zach got the shutdown on Glada. So Zach and Olaf each got an extra half of a kill. Samira got an extra 2.5 kills. And then they just got 2 objective bounties.
Yeah. You're talking just a whole bunch of money. Plus the entire team, 8,000 went to 1,700 like that.
Yeah. Samira is almost 3K up, 2.5K up on Ashe right now, and Olaf is 2K up on Poppy. Like the only leads now are the Scion mid versus the Galio, and then the support in the jungle, and they're not that much. Oh, but Galio gets caught out again. Enchanted Crystal Arrow going to land, and he's just going to get killed. That's more money over to Trash Panda. The saving grace over here. Unfortunately, there's really nothing up for Conduit to get to capitalize off that pick. Because like Baron's not for another 2, Dragon's not for another 3, and they can't really push into their jungle at all either. So it's just going to be a little bit of a extra gold swing. I will say one thing though, Conduit is on this Chemtech Soul. Oh, the
great one in combo by Conduit.
Yeah, that was insane. That's probably game.
Yeah, that was, that's what dreams are made of when you play Poppy and any wall champion, Anivia, Talia, anybody else who has the wall. That's what dreams are made of.
And Scion ulted right into that. Just, oh my gosh, it was wonderful. Yeah, I think unless Galio can do something with his ultimate, I think Conduit can try to win here. Samir's not up for 20. Rel's not up for 10. Galio's just going in again. Galio's already dead. Zach's going to try to go in here, but... Ooh, wait. Doesn't have the steadfast presence. Glad is going to get a big ult off on, though. Olaf's going to have to flash away. So is the Zach. Oh, Trash Panda jumped forward. Oh, we got a little bit of a freeze. Trash Panda barely going to make it out. Will Rel be able to get the kill? Rel will get the kill. And, man, Conduit kills all of them.
Yeah,
Glad is the only one alive left. Just getting that as he's about to die.
Samir gets the triple.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
4 gold. If Samir ends up getting something defensive, GA, I know you already have. Is that shield bow? I can't tell. No,
It is.
That's the QSS Dawn. That's the silver. Oh, that is shield. Okay, so you have shield bow, and if you end up getting something like
Even a
Guardian's
GA.
Angel,
Yeah.
Guardian's Angel. I mean, that's tough when you do if you're Conduit at that point because you have Samira, who is a deadly weapon that can survive within all these sustainability on the side of RKGs. So Conduit needs to watch their steps here.
But just as I was saying, no objectives up for Conduit. There's also no objectives up for RKG. Conduit's all spawned back in. And Genetics is just TPing bot lane, threatening game to keep them off of Baron. I like this play. Enchanted Crystal Arrow not going to... Oh, wait, it hits Galio! Galio's AFK for 3 seconds.
So, this, what for everybody listening at home, is called macro, right? Genetics going bottom, pushing ways, applying pressure around the map, forcing the enemy team to react, while his teammates can push Baron. Unmatched.
This is actually free Baron and free bot push. I don't know what RKG are doing. I know they're down 2 inhibitors, but like I don't think that was worth it. Genetics can just hold the steadfast presence. Keeper's verdict the Zac away. Now who's gonna kill you?
Yeah, you have the side of Conduit here close into. There's the Dragon Day.
He stuns and gets the Scion. Just deletes Samira. The Scion. They're all gonna die. Olaf doesn't know what to do in this fight. He ran back and forth like 3 times. Will kill the Ashe, but at what cost? Ashe for Nexus. Ashe for Nexus.
So
we take that.
That old man Genetics doing an incredible job there to threaten bot, put the pressure, using macro to win this game while Scion came. And he had a Heartsteel ult proc on 3 members and their health deleted.
Yeah, that was... Scion ulted in and Samira went from 100 to 20.
Yeah.
That was some insane damage. That was...
Goodness gracious.
That was crazy good damage.
And
And
decided Conduit to right the ship there. It was a little shaky.
Ipsy dealt the most damage in the game as the support.
Yeah, feeling like a prophet. It's Talia was their damage on the team. We said that earlier. Talia.
All right, welcome back to Game 2 of this apparently 2 block for LXC. So I was wrong. This is not a best of 3. This will end the series regardless of a tie or not. Apparently, org owners decided that was what they thought would be good, and I told them org owners also decided that they wanted to get rid of NACL or Academy League. So don't listen to org owners is what I've learned from this. Getting into draft, though, we do have RKG taking blue side and Conduit taking red side. Since it's a 2 block, my guess is no one chose that at all, and it's just back and forth. I don't know how this league works at all, apparently. RKG's only ban's going to be the Misfortune. FAM's going to be banning the same 3 as last time, the Ivern, Darius, and the Malzahar. RKG, first picking that Nico. There's that priority on that champion.
Yeah, Nico's absolutely causing a ruckus both in the professional and amateur scenes, so it's well warranted and predictable to be the first pick.
Yeah, I don't really know what Conduit's going to do about this. Just Samir again.
Oh, well, they're just picking. They're picking one RKG. But RKG, using the Nico is an absolute, kind of deception champion, similar to Shaco. You can do a lot of cloak and dagger, and on top of that, you're incredibly strong. Xayah, I really, really do like Xayah as a safe pick because your bot got a little wild last game. You were just kind of engaging, and it was back and forth. You were pedal all game, but Samira kind of, I don't know how that matchup works, but I know Samira can win wall the kind of all-in recall for the Feathers of Xayah.
Yeah,
Maokai.
Yep. I was gonna say, yeah, the Maokai being picked up here is the third to go with the Xayah Nico. I do like the Samira Rel just being taken away by Conduit though.
Yeah, gotta say we're taking that. That's an absolute power combo. We saw it and we want to try it ourselves. We're gonna pick Wukong. I would have much rather have had the Maokai, but it's a lot easier for Samira to say no. Your ultimate is no welcome here.
Yeah.
So they opt on the side of the Monkey King.
Yeah, I like Wukong. Today's the last day before he gets his E nerf, but it only affects jungle monsters, and it's only a 20% damage loss, so it's not huge. Especially if you're doing the correct Wukong jungle, you max clone second anyways, so it really doesn't affect you that much. Silas, that is a giant. Xayah ult, Wukong ult, and Nico ult. Man, those are some good ults for the Silas. I wonder who's going to be piloting that.
Yummy. Yeah, and you have the AP ratio buff for Silas. Using that Nico ult, that's crazy damage. Someone who already likes to be on top of you, you stay on top of them now with that Nico ult.
Right. I wonder if that's going to be a Billy Silas or a Gladys Silas. Good ban with the Olaf, though. And they're going to follow up with the Poppy ban. Man, genetics too much.
Yeah, Genetics actually played that role extremely well. You got the Nico early kills by flash pin against the wall, and he did it the entire game, setting up both his bot carries and his jungle carry extremely well. That's probably good ban on the side of RKG.
Yeah, he landed that Keeper's Verdict like 2 or 3 times to immediately cancel the Samira ultimate just beautifully.
Yeah. Changing fights. So, absolutely good ban on the side of RKG. They don't want any part of that.
And Conduit says no Ornn, and I don't blame you. That champion is so annoying.
Stupid champion that can build 6 tank items and do the most damage in the game. Get that champion out.
Yeah, while also making sure your teammates also do more damage with the ornaments. Ooh, Billy Scion ban!
Yeah, Billy draws that ban in Scion. While did not get enough recognition and voice about it, was annoying and had that absolutely gigantic ult at the end of the game to send it to the stat screen. So good.
Can Xayah ult through a Vigar cage?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Unstoppable, brother. He goes. The only thing that I can't go through is like a Nivea wall.
Right.
Can't go through walls.
Interesting. Oh, did you hear Nivea is getting the Victoria skin this month in July?
Yeah, I know a lot of mid haters don't like that, but me as a mid enjoyer loves it. Cassiopeia is an absolute wild pick because, in my opinion, Cassie has a high skill cap. So when you're kind of dodging and moving around all these teams, go for it. Absolutely can, and if you use it correctly, you can be an absolute force to reckon with.
I mean, you just gave Silas a Cassiopeia ult too.
Yeah, super. So, I mean, Cass can ground Silas to where Silas can't move around. You'll get a whole bunch of damage down, but Silas, once it gets out, gets on top of you, will heal a lot of that back. So, I do kind of see the theory behind Cassiopeia picking the Silas and, hey, you can't move around. Hopefully my team can get on top of you while I do that. But...
Oh, no, Genetics Rammus. I've seen it many a time.
I think this is Vigor top. You know how much Genetics loves Vigor, and he tries to take that champion away from me. And no matter what he says, Vigor's my champion, but this could be Vigor top.
Yeah, I actually think it is now that the Maokai's locked in.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Genetics would pick Maokai top.
God, no, he wasn't. It's too boring for Genetics. He doesn't have the attention span to be playing Maokai. He wants to play more fun champions like Vigor.
Oh, man. This is 2 Conduit drafts in a row where the roles are not entirely sure going into it.
What do you do if you're the team? You're like, great, okay, I'm going against somebody. I just don't know who it is yet.
Yeah, it's going to be... I think I like Conduit's draft a lot more here.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because last game I liked Royal Knight's draft a lot more.
Yeah, you do the aggressive jungler and Wukong, right? That can be a presence earlier because there's quite a few of these lanes that do not have a huge impact within the first 15 minutes of the game. So if you're Wukong and you're going around the map and you're making plays and making your presence known, making Conduit have to ward and think twice about where they step, I think you can really make this game difficult on the side of CE fam.
Yeah, I think Wukong really needs the power level of 6 and have his lanes play safe. And once he's 6, just start like turbo ganking, like you said, because your ganks pre-6 aren't really going to do much to any of those laners.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to see a just Giga Farm Wukong to 6 and then go start ganking with your ult.
Yeah.
Well, we got about 5 more minutes until we get into this game. 3-minute spectator delay and about a minute or two to get through Champ Select. We're going to go ahead and take a break before this final game here for LXC Week 3. Conduit fam on the red side, and then Royal Knights Gaming on the blue side. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We are into Game 2 of the 2 block here between Conduit Esports fam and our Royal Knights Gaming. Side swapped. We got Conduit on the red side, Royal Knights on the bot side, or the blue side. Looking at champs here, I'm Black Eyed Peas joined by JJH one more time, but looking at the runes here, the Nico went support, which I didn't even realize until just now. Yeah, but other than that, like, the runes look fine to me.
Do you get Dark Harvest? I know that we talked about the Nico having Dark Harvest in jungle on the side of Conduit last game, but your support, don't you want that upfront damage fast, right, with a life Q?
Yeah, I don't think you would want to do Dark Harvest as support unless you're just counting on that being, like, since you're support and you're going to be less gold, you're, like, counting on the Dark Harvest to help carry the gold deficit.
What that says is I'm fighting all the time and building this Dark Harvest. I'm trying to build this up.
Yeah, so, boy. I mean, that could be what they're going for, and if so, that makes sense. Like, use a rune that's going to scale to help the fact that you're just going to have less gold than you normally would in mid or jungle.
Yeah, looking at this, I've always loved Gragas ever since he came out. I love him in every single position. I love the phase rush. I think he's an absolute menace for this team and what they want to do if executed properly. Glada on the Silas is a wild card. Could go 10-0, could go not 10-0. So that's going to be what I'm looking at this whole game.
Yeah, and I just looked up League of Graphs. There's like almost nobody going Dark Harvest support, Nico. It's all Comet.
Yeah, that's like that. Yeah. Wow. Because you want that extra poke, right? You're doing this because you're getting your damage either way. Dark Harvest implies I'm going to get a whole bunch of stacks. That means you're fighting a lot, and I don't think you want to be fighting a lot against this Conduit team.
Yeah, it could be very spooky. I like to see, with the roles reversed here, I really want to see how Conduit's going to do in this bot lane matchup. Genetic's absolutely bullying the Gragas out of lane, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, he does have that sustain. It's interesting because Gragas does have that sustain as well, but Maokai is loving melee champions because that means he can continually fight, having the grasp, having his passive, and just staying in lane.
Yeah, that Q does more damage than people realize on Maokai.
Yeah.
When you hit him with
A little mana heavy because you can tell right now his mana is about 15%, while his Gragas is about 65. So, Wild did use his aggression early to push back, and let's see what his first buy is.
There it is. He wants mana.
A winner. Yeah, and Maokai is a super mana hungry champion early. Clearly, I would imagine he goes Thimble Winner, has that normalization stacks.
Yeah, he's gonna go Thimble Winner for sure. Like I can't see him building Seraphs or whatever.
Yeah. Oh gosh, huge damage by the side of Nico.
Yeah, I don't know why Ipsy went in here. I don't think they win this at all.
Yeah, looks like he was just trying to provide cover, and he's in a.
Oh no! Trash Manta has to use both summoner spells already.
Yeah. You know, he did use both, but that was a good play by him because if he hadn't used anything a hair later, he's dead. So really smart of him to cleanse flash immediately and get out of dodge.
Yeah, definitely respecting the damage that they were able to do there. Wukong was also hovering bot there as well, so was ready to turn it around if something crazy happened. But man, Nico was landing every single one of these snares.
Here's the thing that's wild to me. Oh boy, you are in trouble, Gragas.
Yeah, that flash after the knockback from Maokai was really like needed there.
Surprisingly, Gragas getting a little nervous there. You auto type one more time, you phase rush and you're out. You were slow. You've got to proc that phase rush, especially when the game's cut to get out of dodge.
Yeah. I will like I even in phase rush I think he might have still died just because he got knocked into the jungle. So definitely respecting the flash, but it's looking rough up top. Gladys just staying there.
Yeah, and what I was gonna say earlier was Nico having Dark Armor to me is counterintuitive to your summon spell. You have exhaust. Who are you exhausting? If you're exhausting Silas coming in, Samira coming in, if you're taking
oh my gosh, they're
Dark
diving.
Armor
Oh, Genetics actually gets out, but Wukong's right there.
if you're taking Dark Harvest as Nico, you're trying to kill. You're saying, I want to kill you. That's what I want to do. And if you take Ignite, guess what? You might get that first kill, even though he cleanses. That little extra bit, one tick, flash auto, who knows? But having exhaust is a little bit counterintuitive to me.
Yeah, I do think exhaust is the right choice though, and the rune is what's wrong because they got Samira. You need that exhaust.
Yeah, if you have one or the other, look at which one's the mistake, right? And that's open for discussion. Dark Harvest obviously is not something that's played often, but if you're Dark Harvest, do you always say fuck it? Let me just get Ignite and say go full send.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to wait and see how much damage this does at the end of the game, regardless of outcome, just to see how that rune pairs though. As the Dark Harvest though on Silas, that's exactly what you take as a jungle, because again, there's just no runes that really help you in the jungle. So if you're gonna jungle Silas, you're just taking Dark Harvest every single time.
Is it weird that it makes more sense for me to have it on Silas than Nico? I get it, right? Because they do virtually very similar things. Outside of Silas has a little bit wider of a kit, but it just makes more sense for me as Silas to have that. But at any rate, both picks for the right place, so that's why I'm casting and not playing.
Yeah, Genetics just getting farm just fed to him for free here. Gragas is desperately trying to push it into the tower.
Yeah.
But Genetics is farming so well under this tower. He even uses Twisted Advance to last hit the minion.
Yeah.
Forcing Gragas to take a tower shot and doesn't even push it in as well, so Genetics fantastically manipulating the wave here.
Yep. Yeah, really good wave management by old man Genetics, keeping that in that, we call that little death area, right next to the wall on the side of top lane, because all Glad has to do is come up and just press forward.
Yeah,
Like
and
3v3 bot.
yeah, and they didn't want any of that. Conduit saw the Wukong and was like, nope, disengage.
Don't be the Wukong. Wukong already has 1-0. He has that Sheen early, which means a lot of upfront damage on the side of RKG.
2 Wukongs coming in.
Yep. 2 Wukongs, 1 Dragon.
Now there's 3
That
Wukongs.
Sheen just is an absolute scary item right off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Genetics will heal a lot off this with the side of Grasp of the Undying and his passive.
Yeah, and he also can use his ult at any point here to try to like actually kill the Gragas if he can get Gragas at like 40% or lower.
That was actually smart of Gragas to disengage that.
Oh!
Oh my word, what a play on the side of Gragas there. Absolutely perfectly played.
Yeah, Genetics didn't see that one coming at all. He waited until Twisted Advance was over. But now we got a bot lane play. Trash Pan is not level 6.
Oh, got the cleanse.
Yeah, got the cleanse, but doesn't get the kill. Rel gets the kill. Yeah. And they're even going to kill the support, and they have heal. Will they be able to finish off this guy? They might be able to. Oh, no.
Oh, you need Silas to go in. Yep.
Yeah, high vibrations, perfectly timed.
Catch your piece on the back of the
Oh, no. Okay. The outplay button was pressed by the Vigar to get the return kill for Conduit, thankfully.
Yeah, that was scary. That could have gone a lot worse with the side of Conduit. Billy Willer gets that outplay button, gets that gold return. Silas gets grounded, has to use his flash to get out of there. Has to be with the right roam, and now RKG is in the driver's seat for this first Dragon match.
Yeah. Ipsy's looking. I don't think he's going to be able to do much, but Ipsy's looking.
He's just saying, hey,
trot
I'm here.
away.
Maybe you'll get scared, maybe you won't. You know?
Yeah. Genetics, though, has to be careful after that death, realizing the capabilities that Gragas has near the tower. I do like that he's still fighting with Grasp here, especially with this minion wave. I do think this is correct, but he just has to be careful to not get blasted back under the tower.
Yeah, and Gragas has even more sustain, not only with his W and his Drunken Rage, but you also have the, I forget what's that, Catalyst of whatever. what that does is the more you spend money and when you're hitting, you gain health from that. So he has that extra bit of sustain, trying to match Malachi's massive sustain in lane.
Yeah, Callus of Eons, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, this item, man.
Yeah. It heals. It's already healed 105 damage, 105 healing, and bot lane is going in with Rel.
Yeah, not gonna be able to get the stacks up for the all. Wait, Silas is over here. Uh-oh. Billy Willard will get the cage up. It might actually be enough. Here comes Silas with the Wukong ult. Billy is gonna die. Liz! Oh, turns him to stone. Might not. It's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, Genetics with a big roam here. Oh my word. Is this the Great Escape?
No, they just gave it over to Samira.
Yeah, now Nico's saying, thanks, bruv, you've left me.
Oh, Ipsy missed the stun! I don't think Glada going in on the clone won't heal from a clone. Ipsy misses the Magnet Storm as well. Oh
my word.
Samira gets the kill.
Huge shot by Nico.
Yeah. Oh, she can't get the last hit. Genetics will finish that off.
Nico get it with the Q. Oh my god, Nico will not get it with the Q. Nico's dead. Great play by Ipsy.
What was that? 3 for like 2?
Moly, I can't begin to dissect that fight.
That was a long fight. It started all the way in mid lane with the Genetics roaming down to bot. And look at that, Billy just TP's top to cover it. Well played macro by Conduit.
Yeah, Conduit really on the same page. I can tell they're listening because of that TP saying, hey man, I'm dead. I roam for you. You cover my butt up top.
Yeah, and Genetics is sitting mid as well, so they might just keep these lane assignments until someone has to back.
Yeah, I think this makes it makes Veigar be able to farm a little bit safely because he's not as in danger with the speed ups from inside the Cassiopeia. Gragas can go in, but it's really easy when you're a melee minion or melee champion to cage as Veigar. So makes it a little bit easier for Veigar to farm.
Yeah, absolutely. Genetics taking that back though, so we might see the lane assignment swap up. Does get the cage though, and she's gonna stand in the barrel to try to get some poke.
And to get some ability power by hitting Q there. Ipsy going in.
Oh, Trash Pan is about to hit 6.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah,
that's that. Double kill by Samira. It's just
great
like last game.
Yeah, great play by bot there to recognize bot doesn't have any cooldowns. We do. We're a better synergetic bot lane than these two. Let's kill them.
Yeah, the heal just now coming up. I don't think it would have saved him, but yeah, they played that off of their CDs very well.
Well, Vi still has.
Oh no! Veigar's just dead! But Glada turns it right back around.
Yep, says, you see me, I see you.
Ooh, Genetics, he has ult.
Great
Why
play.
is he not ulted yet?
Gragas with the huge play, the home run defense.
There we go. Yeah, Genetics ult though. Oh, the Nico ult's gonna hit the Maokai. Genetics might have put off a little bit too more than he can chew. Oh, he's out healing! He's healing an insane amount! He's gonna kill the Nico too! Oh my gosh, Genetics is just running all over them! Gragas is gonna have to try to get out, he's gonna have to use his flash. Glada can just dash over the wall, but went the wrong way. Rolled the dice and it came up wrong, but other than that, that was a fantastic... Conduit didn't lose anyone except for Billy from the start.
Yeah, Genetics rolled 20 for crit chance there. Absolutely huge play. Comes out on top, and you know that's just absolute misplay. You hate to see that inside the RKG. Talk about an absolute moral killer, right? You are in the game, you're up, you're feeling great, and then you come out with a goose egg on the fight that you're on top of. That's tough.
Yeah, the GM is not happy with Genetics after that one. Writing the perfect 20 off the crazy request.
Yeah.
This is a gold lead for Conduit, almost 2K again.
Yeah, and boy, I mean, if you're on the side of RKG, at what point do you start thinking about heal cut, right? With Silas and Maokai? I know that that's a tax, but you just lost that fight because heal cut by healing Maokai, right? If Maokai falls there, then RKG turns their attention to Glada and Billy Werler and just gets those kills as well. So Genetics surviving, having that heal completely saves that fight.
Yeah, and like even the Samira is gonna have incredible lifesteal once she gets the what's that? Or does the shield item still give you lifesteal? Oh no.
I sure hope not. Oh, I don't know if they even flash there, but Glada secures.
Billy gets the kill.
Billy's like, thank you very much. Give me another 5 more stacks.
Yeah, extra stacks. Yeah, I don't know if the shield bow gives lifesteal anymore. I want to check that.
I sure hope not.
Immortal shield bow.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
That was the #1 most hated item
Yeah, it still gives lifesteal.
20 days ago.
10% lifesteal, 20 critic strike chance, 50 attack damage.
It used to be a lot more lifesteal.
Oh yeah.
It was like 30.
Yeah, it used to be a mythic item lifesteal, so that makes sense. But yeah, so like she will, if she builds that, she'll have lifesteal. Oh, Genetic just flashes over the wall into the Nico and says, "You ain't doing anything."
Yeah, I like this play from the side of Conduit.
Oh, that's
gonna run
you
out.
can't escape the trees.
No. Yeah, that's a lot longer than I thought. Given the kill over to Trash Panda, your carry. I really like the play of Genetics hoping over that wall and kind of staggering that team, because now you can turn your eyes to other objectives.
It doesn't show how far it goes, but yeah, it goes far. Remember when that thing was so much slower?
Yeah.
It was such a bad ability back then.
Yeah. And it's also even worse when, like, the cat skin, it's like meow, 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 and it's just like a whole bunch of cats coming at you.
I love that skin. That's the only skin I play.
That's one of us. I hate it.
Meowkai with the pink chroma.
Oh, gosh.
Genetics is just running at him.
Just healed. Look at that. Yeah, I went too.
Uh-oh. Gragas TP'd in from behind, but Samir's about to get sick. That's rank. Guys, though, from the Featherstorm. Conduit's looking rough here, but Billy is still full health. And Glad is just out healing them.
Yeah, and it's not like all this healing. You can't burst through it. Yeah, Genetics got killed, but Genetics came in that fight 65%. Right? You have got to get something on the side of RKG to prevent this healing.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do after that. That was insane. That looked so good. Gragas TP'd from behind. RKG should have won that. Yeah, RKG should have won that.
Didn't matter. Glada has 9 stacks on his Dark Seal. He has Night Harvester. He is a strong chained man. Just can assassinate and can sustain, as you just saw.
Yeah, and Billy's got 6 stacks on his ring too.
Yep.
This is spooky.
Yeah. And look, they're only up 70 kills. They're only up 2K though. That's the wild part. You have Gragas, who has a 25 CS lead in the top lane. You have Zaya, who has a 26 CS lead in the bot lane. But, you know, it looks a lot worse because the morale of losing those stupid fights on the side of RKG. So,
yeah, the CS lead is very much in RKG's favor here. It's what's keeping that gold lead a lot shorter than it looks. 1-1 Drake, too, and RKG has potentially the better one out of the two.
Yeah, you have Nico coming up here at the top. Genetics saying, "Hey, I see you, you little sneaky snake. I'm gonna get out of here."
Yeah, Ipsy probably looking to flash engage, but Zaya gonna respect that and not walk up too far. This is where we get a little bit of a downtime. No objectives on the map for another 2:45. Rift Herald actually is gonna spawn in timer because thank you Riot Games. So I don't know exactly when that's gonna spawn, but it's gonna be less than 30 seconds because of the gray hourglass.
Amigo's flirting with death.
Yeah.
You're sitting here trying to clear wards against both bot lane. Oh, you are.
Oh, the miss!
Yeah.
Billy's not turned to stone.
Yeah, that was 2 misses because Cassiopeia dodged the side of W, which that Dark Matter is insane damage at this level. So they both kind of said, "All right, we both miss. Handshake, walk away."
Yeah, probably the best not giving another kill to Cass. Cass ult could turn the tides of a fight because it just lets Wukong get right in.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Hilka to come in, and if you're decide, it has to be Cassiopeia. It has to be Cass or Zaya. It has to be. It should not be Gragas and Hilka.
I mean, Wukong can get it. That item's okay.
With the ult, yeah.
Yeah, that item's not bad. The Chem Sword or whatever. That item's pretty good, but I do think Cassio can apply it the best.
Yeah, Nacho's gonna doing a lot of fancy feet. Even though you have no feet as Cassiopeia, you're dodging a lot of skill shots. Stay alive, keeping the pressure at bay on the side of Vigor, but Vigor's also farming, so you're losing that battle.
Yeah, and with Vigar farm comes Vigar stacks, so
yeah,
that is definitely going to be scary.
I see the NLR.
Oh man, this might be a kill. Yeah, yeah.
Good night. You can only dodge so much, and that's the thing about Vigor. Yeah, you make so many right plays. If you make one wrong move, you're dead.
Yeah, Vigar just so much damage, just like that. Uh-oh, here comes the minion. It was Nico the whole time. Glada gets wrecked. Trash Panda, though, can get 6. Gets 2 kills off of that ult.
Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, absolutely great play by White, or by the Trash Panda to absolutely turn that fight when you got bamboozled by the Nico. I didn't know Nico was there. We were just as surprised when Nico started all I said, wait a second, there's a Nico. Now Nico appears. And Nico just comes down, makes an incredible play, and guess what? Trash Panda doesn't care. Get 2 return kills. Not a terrible trade if you ask me.
No, that is wonderful. That, like, if you're Samira, you take that every day. You should have been dead to rights if you're any other champion.
You're laughing all the way to the bank on that one.
Yeah, Ocean Drake spawning. Will, it looks like if Conduit... Oh, no, Genetics under tower again. Takes 2 shots. Bit of a pit damage. Conduit has the ward on the pit, though, so they don't even have to worry about it getting taken.
You see the Wukong come from the side. This Wukong trying to be sneaky. Sees the ward there. Conduit sees Wukong. And now we're just positioning for this dragon.
Yeah, this dragon's going to... Oh, man, Genetics is just ulting in already, but that was a clone.
It's the go button.
Oh, a fantastic ult from Rel. Vigar already killed the Zaya. And Glada gets the Nico ult right back. Ooh, we got a little bit of a freeze here. It doesn't matter, though. There's just so much healing that they can't kill anybody.
Absolutely incredible ult by YipC, going in there, getting 4 members, keeping them still. That gave Billy Willard as eager to walk in and put a cage around 4 members, instantly deleting their carry.
Oh, that was Nico again. Oh, the Genetics is absolutely going to die here. Wait, Trash Panda. Oh, he got Flash. Okay.
That absolutely nuts. Genetics almost survived that. If he would have auto-attacked that minion and gotten it sap fuck, he would have survived it, and I would have been absolutely irate.
Yeah, if Genetics survives that, if you're RKG, that's like FF at that point. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Get me out, right? Yeah. Yeah. Slash all, get me out.
But yeah, every time I see Ipsy on Rel, I'm just excited. It's
Yeah,
the same thing as like seeing like Core JJ on Rel and LCS. You're just excited.
Yeah, and not to talk too much about one player because Gibbs is actually cracked. What else do you ban, right? His Thresh is unbelievable. He can absolutely play that, but then you got Rel, and then he does what he did last game with Talia. So he's absolutely showing his champ pool and the reason why he's one of the more banned supports in this entire league.
Yeah, that Magnet Storm was beautiful. Always has the wonderful engages, has Hex Flash in case it splashes down and can find something. Uh-oh, Nico's going to be a minion. All right.
Okay.
Wait, she didn't.
Nico.
She just took the minion. She made the minion her clone, but she didn't become it, so...
And that's what feels bad, right? Because Nico has outplayed me as a caster and made all these incredible plays, but you're still behind because Conduit makes these absolutely incredible plays like you're seeing right now, this collapse.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the Abscond Abduct did so much damage. Genetics didn't even get an assist.
Dude, his E, right? I know E's once, and that chain hit, and 30% of Cassiopeia's life went gone, which is nuts because Cass has 2 health items. Wow.
Yeah, imagine if he would have finished that book instead of the ring.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
Dude, there was 2 oh my's there. I can't believe it almost.
Oh, the flash! It's enough. Gets the shutdown with the Dark Harvest proc.
Yeah. Glada, I guess, has to spend his 5,000 gold back at the fountain now after Nico makes a good play to get that shutdown. Oh.
Yeah, wow. Wow. That is a lot of damage out of this Sylas.
Insert Freaks Tiger Pump, tons of damage. Sylas is absolutely a force to be reckoned with, and guess what? He's not the only one. You have all 5 members that are scary. Every single one of them are scary on the side of Conduit. What do you do if you're the side of RKG?
Yeah, RKG's got to really you just have to ignore a side of the map. You have to like send all 5 people to Vigar when he's up in that tower. You have to send everyone, and you just have to kill members one at a time and sack some objectives while doing so to get yourself back into the game long enough to where you can then be in parity in these fights in 10 minutes.
Yeah, and you know what I say when someone asks me, what can they do to get back in? I say, Bush kit, baby, Death Bush.
Death Bush is fun.
You got to do something because you're getting absolutely whittled down by a far superior Conduit team at this point. You guys are making plays where you're getting caught out. You're trying to make these pushes when you're stronger and you're not. You have got to change and flip the script and do something, make a play to get back into this game. Not only gold-wise, but morale-wise. I'm sure it's not fun sitting in that call when you're just getting absolutely wrecked. So let's flip the script and change it up here.
Oh man, they don't know that that's Nico, but I don't know if it matters. Magnet Storm gonna hit both of them. Nico's dead before she can even press R. Feather Storm to get out of there, and Trash Panda gets a little bit low, but doesn't matter. Next fight, if he can get to that S rank, the fight's just over if you don't stun him out of the ult.
Yeah, that's tough. That's
Oh,
tough
no.
if you don't even get your ult out.
Yeah, because the ult knock-up shield can turn things around, but man, 2-8, 6-7, 3-7. This bot side of the map has just been bullied.
Yeah, they are, and you have champions that can do something. Zaya's doing their best. Gragas doing the same thing. Cassiopeia is where Cassiopeia should not be. And
Yeah.
that's at your tier 2 turret at 25 minutes when you're down 10k gold.
Hey, what can I say? Pulling a Krama.
Yeah. Classic Krama.
I gotta say though, Glada though used the Gragas ult there perfectly to knock the Cassiopeia into the Billy cage. What is that? Oh, it's a Wait, I thought that was teleport that it just popped up with, but it was just recall.
It was just the recall. Nico trying to do Nico stuff, being the sneaky snake.
I didn't realize
Not
the
really a
orange
snake.
one. The orange one's the real one. When she sends, like, when the Nico sends a clone, the orange is the real one. Which usually,
What's wild is when you're playing Nico, the orange, the discolored one, is your clone when you see that. So it's really
Right.
different as Nico to see that.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, why is this guy here? Because it wasn't orange. I thought they were just dead. Yeah, free Baron though for Conduit.
Conduit gonna kill the Baron in less than 10 seconds. Say this is ours. The entire map is ours. You guys are just getting ready for us to take the face.
Yeah, it's gonna take a classic Conduit throw here to have RKG have any chance.
And if there's any org I could classically throw, believe me, at being a part of it, it's us. So, I mean, you just continue to play the game you're playing, getting everybody out, catching them out, scaling, playing as a team. This game's going to be over in minutes.
Yeah, I think that this Dragon fight could be the last fight depending on how it goes for Conduit. Genetics already bullying the
Yeah.
Nico.
He's a wall.
Or, I mean the
He's a wall
Nico.
at this point. I'm looking at it. I do see Hilka on the side of Nico. That's probably the one champion that you don't want to have it.
Yeah, but I don't
And-
see Nico on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, there
So
she
many
is.
champions.
There she is.
That's yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Glada had to get out of there. The Magnet
Coming
Storm. This is Nico though. Will Nico be able to ult? Wait,
great
Nico doesn't
play.
have ult. Nico doesn't have ult. They're able to like actually get damage on the return.
Yeah.
Gragas goes a little too far forward. Wait,
Oh gosh.
the Samira.
Oh my god, the Samira are.
Wait, but Samira's on Conduit's team. I don't understand what just happened there.
There was a shield of some sort.
Yeah, it had to have been.
Oh, Sarah. Wait, is that Sarah Samira? Sarah Samira. Okay.
Okay.
Crisis averted.
I was like, that all just healed him.
Crisis averted.
Oh no, Gragas is so doomed. And oh wait, Genetics is taking now.
Yeah.
And Genetics doesn't even care.
Yeah, it's an absolute great wall right now. Great wall that heals a whole bunch of damage. The only person that has Kilka on your damn side is Nico, and Nico's not spreading that out, especially the only thing she's doing with the Q and ult. But I would much rather give that to somebody else. I know it's attacks, but Cassiopeia, Wukong, you have got to shell over 865 gold.
I mean, buying Executioners on Wukong doesn't even feel bad.
Oh, not at all. You still have that damage up front, and even if you're Cassiopeia, 865 gold. That's all it takes. And you negate just a whole bunch of healing.
Yeah, it's those items are underrated.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The common topic we have.
What is Cassiopeia trying to do here?
I'm not
Wait,
sure.
Nico just suddenly appeared on the map as Cassiopeia. She was a minute, and now she's Nico again. Cassie Nico games is crazy.
Nico is a slippery little champion. I can't keep track of. I'm just as surprised. It's great. I love surprises. I'm just as surprised when it comes in and it's like, oh my god, Nico from there.
And I hate that Zaya is the prestige skin with that orange, because then I think it's Nico.
Yeah. They're duping us. They're duping us. Oh, you are dead as fuck. You're still dead. You have an yeah. Go for it. What are you gonna do? But Conduit playing smart here, doing the slow play, ushering and shepherding these minions in with Maokai in the back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I think you got cute.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
The dark matter!
At this point, when you have 20-6, that dark matter is doing 1400 damage, and that is stupid. That's so much damage. It feels good as a V-Guard, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I can imagine. Vygar jungle buff when?
Yeah, get me in there. You have one full book and a comic book on the side of the Conduit, TPing in, and you're Nico with the 4-man ult, but you're in a cage and you can't go anywhere. EFC with an incredible ult. This game is looking terrible for RKG.
Yeah, and was that a Glada with the Wukong ult going too? Because it looked like Wukong ult was knocking them up and not us. That's going to be a 2-0 for Conduit tonight.
Yeah. You usually got to play double for that kind of action. I mean, Conduit played an absolutely incredible game, top to bottom. They were a little shaky in the first game, but they played phenomenally inside of that game too.
Yeah, it was very much 41-15. Like, it was a bloodbath.
Yeah.
41 kills in 30 minutes. They had more than a kill a minute on Conduit alone.
Yeah, and if you go to sign RKG, you say, hey, man, so this is a good team. They did this last week. We did a little bit better than that team. I would just go back and look at that early game and capitalize on your wins rather than just rolling the dice and going straight at them every time. So, great play by Conduit. Good luck to RKG the rest of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Conduit definitely. Game 1 was back and forth a little bit, but Conduit showed that they're the stronger team. And then Game 2, Conduit just absolutely had they just dominated. It was crazy. Early game was a little bit like, will they be able to do it? But as soon as like 15 minutes went on, it was Conduit for the whole time. Glada with the most damage that game, 30k. That's a lot. 30k in 30 minutes is a lot.
Yeah, it is, and Yipsy absolutely. I don't know how many 4-man magnetic whatever rel alts are, but it was a lot. It was more than 5, and that just makes it on your team. You love to see that. It just makes it so easy for you to dish out damage when your support is making incredible engages like that. So hats off to Yipsy and Glada and the rest of Conduit here.
Yeah, genetics on the Poppy game 1, and even on this Maokai just perfectly executing dives and like holding aggro when he needs to, and Trash Panda just playing both games beautifully. I think all the Conduit played really well. I don't really have anyone that played better than the rest. The only MVP status I would really give is just Ipsy for having the most damage on support game 1, and then like the best rel engages ever. But I'm an Ipsy stan, so I'm probably always going to say that. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming out. I've been Black Eyed Peas, joined as always by JJH. We'll be streaming probably Saturday for the next stream for CCW. If everyone's available, we'll be streaming that. And the next Tuesday, LXC again. So make sure you're following the channel and keep an eye out for posts on Discord. Shout out to Conduit Twitter. We're posting on there every time we go live as well. But you guys have a great rest of your evening, and thanks for watching.